Hi, everyone. So I've been reading the comments. Wow. Hold on a second. It's like blue. I'm going to fix this really quick. There we go. So I've been reading sort of feeling this energy pretty heavily, which is normal, by the way. Trying to get the chat bigger. I'm not sure why this is not working for me. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Sorry, I have technical difficulties. I'm just working a few things out so I can actually read the chat because it's so weird. Usually, all right. Okay, I'll just do my best to read it. It's really, hi. Oh my gosh, so many people. Hi, everyone. Welcome. So, just to start, I will be interacting with the chat for the entire time that we are live. So if you are rewatching this and that is something that drives you crazy, you may not have a good time watching this, but we're going to talk about this Lionsgate, and we're going to talk about, we're going to do a reading for all of the signs, and it's going to be randomly picked by the universe using the Fate Shifters Tarot. And if you haven't done a reading with me with the Fate Shifters Tarot yet, I have cards that actually have all of the signs listed on the cards from the Fate Shifters Tarot. So we'll shuffle through these when it's time to do the reading. Thank you very much. It's really, I'm like, I wish I knew where my glasses were at the moment. It's really hard for me to see. My internet seems to be working fine now. It wasn't like 15 minutes ago. So thank you, energy, for being nice. Spin, I suggest, hi, Cal. I left my glasses in Chicago. I don't know where they are, actually. I usually have them on the table. If it starts to spin, just refresh the page and it'll come back up again. So thank you. I know, about my hair, I have not had a bad hair day since Leo season started. It's like magic. So, oh, that's really funny. So the cutting out and the skipping and all of that, a lot of it, I can't do anything about it. So just refresh. And if the moderators could remind people to this is not a time for personal questions. I'm not doing personal readings right now. And to refresh the page if it is spinning. Okay. So let's talk about the Lionsgate portal and what it means. For those of you who don't know what the Lionsgate, why this is such a big deal in the spiritual world, spiritual community, spiritual life. Huge activation day. A really interesting thing, though, is the Lionsgate started opening on July 26th. So we've actually been going through this energy for a while, and I did a reading on July 26th, the daily reading, and mentioned that. It closes on August 12th. So the 8/8 portal is when the spiritual sun, which is Sirius, which is the second brightest sun star in the sky. The first is the sun, of course, but we call it the spiritual sun. It is the closest to Earth all year. The really cool thing about this year is and every year it lines up with Orion's belt, and it also lines up with the pyramids of Giza. So the way that everything, that's why we call it a portal opening. What's really cool about this year is Venus and the sun are in trine with Jupiter, which will actually be going direct on August 11th. So the day before the portal closes, Jupiter will be direct. It's been in retrograde for a couple months. So it's a really big time of activations. And if you're feeling right now like super depressed, really, really sad, anxious about things, not really sure what to do next, body aches, because we call it the ascension flu, or we call it the spiritual flu, the psychic flu. If you're feeling all of these things, make sure you are taking care of yourselves. Because yes, and there's a big there's a really big story. Oh, Betsy Mecca from Massachusetts. Oh, I love that. There's a really big story behind the cat, the feline, and how that all goes along with Leo season. So, but if you're not feeling very well right now during this time, and you're actually feeling more depressed than usual, the reason is you're getting a lot of downloads, a lot of activations. Star seeds, if you guys know what star seeds are, it's almost as if you're recognizing and realizing that you don't belong here on Earth, that you're from another dimension, you're from another planet. That's kind of going a little bit further into it. I suggest the website that I'm going to send you guys to if you want to get 100% knowledge. It's called numerologist.com. And they have a really good update for the Lionsgate portal opening. And I would spend an hour talking to you guys about it. But I also want to be able to do the reading, and I don't want to lose, because my energy is being affected as well. I don't want to lose all of my energy before I get the readings done. Yeah, it's a great site, Leanne. I really like it. So, wow, I'm so happy to have everybody here. Hi, Stephen. Lots of mental and physical discomfort for sure, but the momentum started moving this morning for me. Yeah, and it's really funny because I woke up. Hi, Sil. I woke up this morning and was just like ready to go and was feeling really, really great. I had some strange dreams last night. Most of them were about survival. Like, my survival instincts are on point right now, like huge, huge. Hi, Eric. You woke up at 3 a.m. Yeah, that's another thing. There's going to be some waking up in the middle of the night. Just make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. And if you go to like an everyday job where you have to go to like an office or something, if you're not feeling up to going, please take a day off. Take a mental health day during this time. You have to, like, I'm not really big on telling people to like not go to work, but because I'm a Virgo, right? We all have to work. But I am a firm believer in mental health days. So if you need, and then like soak in a bath with a mental health day. So yeah, wow, so many people here. Yeah, you took the day off today. Well, and what's funny is when I used to work in an office before, like when I was still working in an office, but I'd gone through my spiritual awakening. So I was like super aware of the energy at that point. I started taking days off for like full moons and eclipses and like the major days. I would save all my vacation time to take those days off because there was absolutely nothing. A couple of other announcements. For those of you who did not see the update about the traveling, I am not going to the West Coast right now. I've had to postpone that trip for health reasons. Not going to get into the health reasons, but I do need to take care of my human vessel because I need to be good for you guys. So I've decided to postpone that trip until next spring. Really, I know you could use a day off still. So I'm sorry if I'm disappointing anybody with that, but the good news is for my birthday month, which is August. My birthday's on August 30th. I have 20% off the 1 hour readings, the 30-minute readings, and the one-on-one alignment sessions all month of August. So, and though there are, man, people are like snatching up the spots pretty fast. So if you want to get a reading with me, make sure you get in. And necklaces, these will be restocked. The black tourmaline necklaces are all gone. I don't have any more stones to make any more necklaces for black tourmaline, but we have citrine, we have rose quartz, we have aquamarine, we have pyrite. I know I'm missing a couple, but they're going to be restocked on the website today and tomorrow. Probably tomorrow for sure. They'll be restocked. But happy birthday, Dawn. When was your birthday? Small wildflowers. That's awesome. Just 5 days before me. Your birthday's tomorrow. Happy early birthday, Mary. Yeah, the pyrite is, it's so, nobody has bought the pyrite yet. And it's one of my favorites, right? It's right next to the black tourmaline, one of my favorites. Hi, Davida. August 30th. I love my birthday. It's an 11. I'm actually a 1. Oh, it is 11 a.m. Way to make that known. My life path number is a 1, but I love that my birthday is 11. Happy early birthday, Bobby. All right, guys. So now that we have everybody in the room, we are going to, yes, and my shirt says good vibes on it too. Bringing lots of good vibes to everybody. We're gonna start picking who is gonna go first. Can anybody make a guess? Hi, Kara. Yeah, I know a lot of people have misconceptions with pyrite because it's called fool's gold, but it's actually it's a very healing stone crystal, and it's very protective. Everybody's like Cancer, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm going to do one more shuffle. Ooh, well, of course you guys are going to show off. Leo is first. Happy birthday, Leos. So Leo is first. Let's see what this portal, this Lionsgate portal is going to bring Leo. I mean, they have to show off, right? They have to show off right now. I'm not mad at it. I have a little Leo. Ryan's here. Everybody say hi to Ryan. All right, Leos. I'm going to try not to engage with the chat too much while I'm doing the actual readings. Okay. So I have the 5 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. So you could be dealing with an air sign or somebody who has a lot of air in their chart. But there's some kind of struggle, or I don't know if I want to call it an internal battle. I don't really feel like it's internal. You're either arguing with somebody outside of you that's of authority about something that you're waiting on or something that you're waiting for to take place. The 7 of Pentacles is about planting the seeds. It's about manifestation. And you guys are like in very, very high manifestation mode right now. I mean, legit could manifest anything right now. If you have a thought, whether it's positive or negative, be careful with your thoughts right now, Leo, because whether it's positive or negative, you could manifest that into reality. So be very, very careful with the way your thought processes are going. Now, when it comes to this authority figure, because I don't even feel like it's an air sign. It feels more authoritative. If you're waiting for like a raise or something, don't get mouthy. Like, I don't know why I need to say that. I mean, I know why I need to say that to you guys, but I feel like there's an authoritative figure here that is not going to have this 5 of Wands moment with you. They're going to be like, no, that's not even going to happen. Let's see what this 5 of Wands is. Yvette, it just affects your energy. It does not matter what sign you are. It has absolutely nothing to do with what any of your signs. It just affects you energetically. It's kind of a spiritual awakening ascension portal. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This has to do with money. This has to do with money, whether you want a raise or something like that. So if you are battling your finances right now, if it's an internal struggle or an external struggle, whatever that may be, if you're battling your finances, you're actually really being taken care of. I feel like this is undue stress because you've already planted the seeds, Leo. You've already planted the seeds, and this is really super undue stress because the universe is legit handing you a way to be stable and grounded. But the more, and the 5 of Wands isn't a lot. It just feels very anxious. It feels kind of anxiety ridden. So remember that the seeds that you're planting right now are going to come into fruition. You just have to be patient. And I know that it's very, very hard for a Leo to be patient. I'm raising one. I understand. I get it. But patience is the key when you're manifesting things. And you already know, like, you already have this push forward, the High Priestess and the 8 of Pentacles on the 7 of Pentacles. You already know exactly where you're going and where you're following the steps forward. So one of the things that I really want you to do is check in with yourself on a daily basis to remind yourself to be patient during this time. My son is a Leo also. His birthday is on the 13th of August, my youngest. He will be 6. But patience is the key, and just keep taking the steps forward. Now, let's see who this King of Swords is, because he seems a little aggro. Oh. So I feel like what it is the fear, and I was going to say that before the 8 of Swords even came out. It's the fear of you having to be ruled by, I literally want to say, it's the fear of you having to be ruled by an iron fist. 8 of Swords, like, you're worried that you're going to have to deal with this King of Swords for a long time. And the World card coming out is just telling you that this is a cycle that you're going through. And with this cycle, this King of Swords does not rule you. You rule you, right, Leo? I mean, like, nobody can rule a Leo but themselves, trust me. So don't let the man get you down. Don't let the man get you down. Thank you, Leanne. I said that I haven't had a bad hair day in Leo season at all. So yeah, don't let the man get you down. It's a cycle that you're going through and you're learning lessons. But if you allow yourself to do this, getting in that 8 of Swords state, it's going to be a lot harder to see the gift being handed to you. Literally being handed to you by the universe from the skies. All right, Leo? Happy birthday. I'm so glad that you guys showed up loud and proud in this energy. Some of the Leo hair. Well, you know, it's so funny because like, my Mercury is in Leo, but I don't have a lot of Leo in my chart, in my Western chart. In my Vedic chart, I'm all Leo. Like, legit Sun Leo, Mercury Leo, Saturn Leo, I'm still a Virgo rising, so I still have that Virgo in me. But yeah, I have so much Leo. I could like go down the whole, Venus is in Leo, everything. It's crazy. You're welcome. My background gives me cat ears. It does. It does? How is that? That's really, like, these cabinets right there. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, okay. The corners under the cupboard. Oh, that's so funny. You guys are hilarious. That's so funny. All right. Who's the next one? Oh, you can't unsee it now. It's like a Where's Waldo? It's like my cat ears. So it's the fan, right? Right. It's like a bow, almost a hair bow. That's too much. All right. Let's see. It's up to the cards. It's not up to me. Up to the cards. All right. One more shuffle. I know. And now you can't unsee it. It's like, like what I want to do now is like draw the cat ears right there. Okay. Woo! Cancer. Which is nice because I feel really bad that I have not done the Cancer reading for August yet. You guys are going to get it. I promise you. If it's not today, because my energy might be wiped after this. If it's not today, Cancer and Capricorn will be done tomorrow. I do need a cat ears headband. I'm going to get that just for you guys. Somebody needs to find me a really awesome one. Thank you. I will tell my, whoa, nail lady. That was a little out of control, Cancers. You guys are angry with me. Angry. Make sure we're not going to do that. All right, Cancer. Oh, really? You're always calm? I will 100% argue that point. Big time. All right. What are you guys waiting for? Whatever it is that you're trying to decide right now, Cancer, you've got to know that the universe is taking care of you. You're actually on the right track, but I think that you are so indecisive right now, or you're so trying to figure it out. And a lot of it probably has to do with your stability and where your money is. So we have the Two of Wands and Judgment and the Four of Pentacles. By the way, I love Cancer energy. I'm just saying you guys are not the calmest ones in the pack. Just saying that. So the Four of Pentacles is my concern here. Because you guys have so many things that you want to get done. You have so many ideas and all of the things in front of you, right? But I think you're holding on to what you currently have so tightly that the universe, even though the universe is here shouting at you, saying, I'm taking care of you, I'm taking care of you, you're so afraid to lose whatever it is that you currently have that you're not opening yourself up to expand. Right? Which is a Cancer thing to do. If I'm not going to lie, it is a Cancer thing to do, to be like, no, I feel really comfortable right here. I'm not expanding in any way, shape, or form. I'm not going to give up my place, my area. I'm starting to hear that they're doing yard work outside. So if the noise gets loud, it's kind of annoying. So you've got to, in order to get everything you desire and go out into the world and do all the things, you have to let go a little bit. And I know that that's really difficult to do, but allowing yourself to see the bigger picture instead of just this small little box is huge. Yeah. See, and you've got to be, so you could be dealing with an air sign, or somebody who has strong air in their chart. But I have the Queen of Swords and the Three of Pentacles on the Two of Wands. I feel like you guys want to, because the Three of Pentacles is like entrepreneurial. It's starting something new. It's starting from the ground up. It's working with other people. So if you allow yourself to expand, but be discerning at the same time, you guys could start anything. You could start anything. Now, if this Four of Pentacles over here means that you're trying to save money in order to expand, that's fantastic. But you have to remember that energy flows where energy goes. So if you are thinking about how you don't have enough money and you're holding on to it for dear life and you're not letting it flow, because one of my biggest lessons that I've had to learn is money flows to me just as much as it flows out. So it's this constant flow, constant flow, constant flow. And when I hold on to it too tightly, I can't manifest any other money into my life. So you got to remember that energy goes where energy flows where energy goes. So let's see what judgment is. I feel like this is the universe telling you that you're being taken care of. This could also be a very karmic lesson that you're learning right now. You could be dealing with a Libra energy since the Empress is ruled by Libra. But I actually feel like this is saying that all of your creative beginnings right now you're being supported by the universe in all of your creative endeavors. So don't be afraid to flow with it. Don't be afraid to push through. Let's see what the Four of Pentacles is. Lilitu Goddess 69. I love the chat room too. You guys are amazing. Okay. So some of this has to do with being hurt and holding on, because the Four of Pentacles doesn't have to be material. The Four of Pentacles can be holding on to anything too tightly that's of value to you. And so that Three of Swords says a lot, that some of you are just holding on to past hurt and past pain, or current hurt and current pain. Now, if you have been betrayed in some way recently by a Queen of Swords and you really want to rebuild, or you're having to make the decision on whether you want to start over again and rebuild, or whether if you want to go a different direction, you need to heal that past hurt first, Cancer, because holding on to it is just going to bring more pain and more lessons on learning how to get over that pain. Grief takes time. You have to remember to be patient with yourselves. And I know that in the actual Cancer reading that we did for Cancer birthday season for you guys, there was a lot of patience involved. And it's not going to be easy for you guys to have that patience if you are in a bitter, angry state of mind. So just try and let the energy flow. And if you have to heal from that heartbreak, I mean, that's real. If you guys have to heal from that heartbreak before you start doing anything, be kind to yourself in order to do it, okay? All right. They do. I don't know if I can get it up. There's something on my finger, first of all. I don't know what that was. But if you look, you can see there's glitter on them. So they do. They look like a night sky. My next one's going to be actually like a sunrise or a sunset. It'll be like red and orange and yellow. Now you can talk about my nails. Yeah. Yeah. They can be very hard on themselves. The Cancers can be very hard on themselves. Who's next? Who's next? That's so true. Can you hear the leaf blower? I wasn't sure. There's nothing I can do about it. Sorry, guys. Okay, one more shuffle. I know I'm being really like thorough with the shuffling. Ooh, okay. Libra. Libra is next. No, it's not a sound bowl. It's a leaf blower. And of course they would do it like right. Nice, Bill. All right, Libra. Oof. I'm a Libra rising, so I am so happy with the card that just came out. Dang. You're a Libra sun, rising, and Venus. You must be extremely equal. It's so funny. I was doing my lipstick and the lip liner before I started the live, and I like my Libra rising was loud and proud. I was trying to make it all even and stuff. It was really funny. All right, Libras. Whoa. You have to forgive the shuffling with me because my hands are really little and these are sort of, they're like bigger than my hand is. So, okay. This is a fantastic reading so far. And I love this girl. Look at that girl on here. She's beautiful. So Libra, we have the 10 of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Cups, and we have the Chariot. I'm literally hearing you're going places. Okay. So it looks to me like August is bringing you a lot of stability and a lot of movement. You could actually be physically moving, or you could just be moving forward on your purpose. So, little hand's huge heart. Oh, I think I'll keep him around a little. So, it's like such a good reading that I'm afraid to get clarifiers. Like, I don't even want to clarify. But you may have somebody who is offering you love as well, or you're traveling to somebody who loves you or who wants to offer you love. It could be that you want to offer somebody love too. But this 10 of Pentacles is fantastic and real. So fantastic and real. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't want to clarify, because we got the Devil, the 10 of Pentacles. The Devil on the 10 of Pentacles. Man, the leaf blower is now distracting me. And he's moving so slowly. I just looked out the window. He's moving so slowly. He is a sweet human. So I feel like either this is Capricorn energy or you're learning some lessons when it comes to money because you're actually doing really well and you're super stable with the money stuff. But because the Devil energy is karmic and we have Saturn at play here, that there could very well be, hi Cheyenne, there could very well be some karmic lessons around money that you're learning right now, or you've already learned them and you're like, it's like that aha moment, like, oh, wow. And that's why the money situation is so stable, because you learned your lesson. You're like, yep, I learned my lesson. Let's see what the Knight of Cups is. Why are my cards? It's so weird. It's like some of them are upside down, and you guys know that I don't read in reverse. So, on the Knight of Cups, we have the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Cups. It's really interesting. I feel like I really want to say to you guys, don't lie to yourself. We have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles in the same reading. I feel like you guys keep lying to yourselves that things aren't good enough, or that you're not in happy mode. That 5 of Swords is like self-betrayal. It looks like the guy is betraying other people, but when it comes down to it, he's actually betraying himself. Because what is he really going to do with, I mean, like, that's going to be a serious karmic bite in the ass, right? So to me, the 5 of Swords is lying to yourself or betraying yourself in some way. So I feel like what you have right now in your life is very stable and very happy, or that's where it's headed to, right? With the Chariot, could be a Cancer that you're dealing with or heavy Cancer energy, but the betrayal or the betrayal of self and thinking that things aren't good enough or things aren't as happy as they really are. You know, it's so funny because sometimes we can go through life and pretend that everything is so fantastic and everything is so happy and everybody's so wonderful in life. And really, like, on the inside or behind closed doors, life is crap, right? I feel like this is just the opposite, where you think that life could be better when actually things are going really, really well. So let's see. Make sure that they were upright. Yeah. And you're headed to pretty amazing opportunities. And I feel like it's with other people as well. And if you don't feel like you're in a place of the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, you're getting there. And you have to take the steps forward to do it. So the 3 of Pentacles are the building blocks to get there, and the Chariot is taking you. Also, the Chariot talks about divine timing. You can't make things happen. Hi, Jimeezy. Sorry, I got distracted. You can't make things happen in your own time if you don't believe it. If you don't believe that things aren't going to happen for you, that's what you're going to manifest more of, is the disbelief, right? Of things not working out for you. I hope that made sense. I got a little distracted. Great reading though, Libra. That was a really fantastic reading. So who's next? The leaf blower went away. Hopefully they're gone for good. Christopher Columbus was a Libra. I didn't know that. Is Aquarius next, you think? Let's see. Oh, man. Don't do that. Bye, Leanne. Dempsey. That's really funny. Nope, we haven't done Gemini yet. Ooh. All right, Pisces. Here we go. I love this one, this card. The women on these cards are gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right. Pisces, make sure you watch your August reading. It's so funny. Everybody, I said this the other day after I did the reading, that Pisces is always like the ones that are like, why is our reading late? Why are you not doing our reading? And then I put the reading up and barely anybody watched it. So if you're a Pisces, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so you know when it pops up. Because I love doing your readings. It's not that I don't like doing Pisces readings. It's just that you guys like never watch them. So Pisces moon. They are the kind of now or never crowd. It's pretty funny. You did watch. Good. Then like and share and make sure that your other Pisces friends are watching it too. Okay. So it looks like you guys are dealing with a lot of people at work. You're dealing with a King of Swords and a Queen of Wands. And then I have the Eight of Pentacles. So it's really interesting because I feel like these people are workhorses. Like they're like cracking the whip on you guys big time. They're not very happy individuals. So I'm going to say with your Pisces ways, I don't feel like they necessarily understand. This is you to your Pisces daughter. Uh-oh. I don't feel like they necessarily understand that you're doing the work as much as you possibly can. You can't go any faster. For some reason, I feel like they want you to go faster. I don't know. That's really strange. Let's see what this King of Swords is. Could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But again, I'm just feeling like an authoritative figure. Thank you, Jenny. King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. That's crazy. I don't know who you have in your life right now, Pisces, but they are like cutting you down. Cut, cut, cut. Cut, cut, cut. So, they're very discerning. Cracking the whip. Very discerning. So I feel like some of you are actually looking elsewhere for work right now because of these people. And I feel like you have a fire sign who very much cares about you. That is like trying to nudge you along to go in a different direction. Somebody who's a fire sign or who has a lot of fire in their chart. Could be a Gemini who is also has a lot of fire in their chart as well. But I feel like it's time for you to look elsewhere. The Three of Wands on the Eight of Pentacles, like it's almost as if what you're doing anyways doesn't suit you, because the Eight of Pentacles is the Sun in Virgo. It represents the Sun in Virgo. It has zero creative imagination to it. It's all about the details. And if you look, he's actually sitting on, like, what are those things called? Like a horse bench or whatever. Like I said, it's a workhorse. So, it's time. I feel like it's time for, if you are in a job that you feel like you're just kind of dragging your feet, it's time for you to look elsewhere. I also feel like you'll be happier if you look somewhere else. And don't just sit back and wait for the universe to drop it in your lap. I feel like you need to actually go out and get it. Like go out and look for a job. Okay. If you're not necessarily unhappy with your job and it's just really, really boring, I feel like there are people in this position where you are that make it worse. It's very strange, or they're going to make it worse. So this Lionsgate portal is giving you an opportunity to expand your horizons and look for something that is better suited to your sweet Pisces energy. My stepdad is a Pisces, and he is a manager of a golf course, and literally that's like his dream job. And he used to do it when I was younger, but then he had to take other positions to make more money throughout the years. Like he did security and stuff like that. And although he was good at it, he didn't enjoy it. And now he gets to do the golf course thing again. And he's like so in his element. So I know that if a Pisces does not feel comfortable with what they're doing, they're not going to do it well. They're not going to do it well. I have not done Aries. I've only done Pisces, Libra, Cancer, and Leo. And it's up to the cards. And the energy of the cards. It's not up to me. So yeah, everyone suffers. When a Pisces is upset, everyone legit suffers. But when a Pisces is comfortable, it's like heaven on earth being around them because they're just like pleasant. 11:44. Who's next, guys? Let's pick who's next. Bye, Eric. Thanks for being here. I love you. You're a first-time viewer. I am a Virgo. My birthday is at the end of the month, at the end of August. You're late, but you were hungry. That's fine. Okay. Ooh, one of my favorites, only because I'm part of it. Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius moon. For those of you who do not know, I'm a Sagittarius moon. I know, those darn Virgos. I say that all the time. I'm like, those darn Virgos. It's mainly Virgo guys that we have a problem with. I'm just kidding. I'm so teasing. Just teasing. Virgo guys give Virgo women a bad name. It's a joke. I love all Virgos. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on. You guys have Jupiter going direct in a couple of days. You are trine with Venus and the Sun. Woo! Some hot, oh man, yeah, fire. Ace of Wands. Are you kidding me? That's like the best Sagittarius. I'm just done. There you go. That's your reading, Sag. Ace of Wands. You get everything. I feel like Leo season is jump starting you guys in a way that it's like you guys have been dormant for so long. And what's really interesting is I predicted that as Jupiter went in retrograde, that the gifts that Jupiter is supposed to be bringing you guys would start to happen during the retrograde season of Jupiter, right? Predicted that. And now that we're going direct, I want you to think about that and where all of these gifts are and how they were presented to you. Because remember, even though Jupiter is the planet of expansion, you have to release in order to receive. So if you've had to give up some things, relationships, people, jobs, environment, your ego, thank you very much. I'm guilty. If you've had to get rid of some things in your life, then, or release some things in your life, you are getting ready to receive because you've done the work. So we have the Ace of Wands, which I love. We have the Two of Cups, which I love. And then we have the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands, yes, it can be a heavy burden that you're carrying right now, but you're almost there. You're almost done. And this Jupiter going direct is going to show you all of the lessons that you learned while it was retrograde. And this Lionsgate portal, because it has a lot of that Jupiter energy attached to it, is going to jumpstart everything. Jumpstart it. Bye, Tamika. I'm sorry that I missed it. Missed you. So just remember that you have done the work. You have worked really. I actually love the 10 of Wands. I know a lot of people don't love the 10 of Wands, but I am a worker bee. I work really, really hard. And the 10 of Wands to me is saying that you have done that. You've had the effort and pushed forward. So let's see what this Ace of Wands is. Let's see what the gift is from the universe, because I feel like there's a relationship here involved as well. So Ace of Wands. Oof. The Ace of Swords. Okay, you guys, seriously, really? Could you get anything better? Try not to brag is what I'm hearing about some of the gifts that you are receiving. Try not to show up in a negative way. That Ace of Swords means communication, and there's a lot of things going back and forth. I do feel like you're going to hear about something that is really, really exciting for you, or you're going to hear from someone that you haven't heard from in a while because you've done the work. So that means that if there is a relationship that you've been waiting to hear from somebody, or there is a person from your past that you've been waiting to hear from somebody, you had to heal from something in order for this person to show back up in your life. That's just the lesson from the universe. It's the lesson from you. So let's see what this Two of Cups is, Sagittarius. Whoa. Knight of Wands. Oh, I'm actually hearing that you guys are ready to approach somebody else. The Knight of Wands is actually Sagittarius energy. It's mutable fire. So you're still trying to decide whether you want to approach somebody or not. Still trying to decide. And I feel like this is kind of a communication thing. I'm hearing you're receiving the gift of gab. So it could be that you're ready to approach somebody, or you're ready to have a conversation with somebody that you were not ready to have a conversation with before, or you're preparing yourself for it. So let's see what the Ten of Wands is, because you have done the work. This Lionsgate portal is going to be, it's kind of, this feels like a catalyst. It feels like there's an awakening or an ascension catalyst that's happening, or it already happened, and it could have happened to the other person, and now they're showing back up. Ten of Wands. Oof, okay. Why is that upside down? That's really funny. I don't know why I had to look at the bottom of the deck, but it's the Judgment card. So you're being supported, like whatever decision you're trying to make right now is you're being supported by the universe. There are also, I'm also hearing that, and this is probably for Sagittarius, that it's not about a romantic relationship, or you're in a relationship that's not like traumatic or in turmoil or something like that. I'm also feeling like there's going to be a lot of communication about some passion projects that you've been working on, or some things that are coming in for you to work on. And some of it will have to do with you deciding, not between a relationship and you, but you're going to have to work a little bit harder when it comes to the relationship and focus, because you're going to be so focused on the work stuff. And that's the thing. The Two of Pentacles here is the deciding between, you know, like, do I decide between work? Do I decide between family? That kind of thing. So make sure that you're being very wise about the decisions that you're making, which is what these two are saying. Be very wise about the decisions, because you have a lot of stuff that's coming in, a lot of really great ideas, a lot of new beginnings, and it has to do, it's connected somehow with the people that you are closest to, whether it's a romantic relationship. The Two of Cups can also be just friends, like soulmates, like really close friends, if you will. I actually do one question live readings for $30. They're not 15, they're 30, but I haven't done them for a while and I'm not sure. But that was really nice of you. But today is not the day to get a personal reading. I am not doing personal readings. Also, you can go to my website and order a one question video reading. Since I haven't done the lives in a while, I have them available to get a video reading on my website. It's okay, Sil. I haven't done the lives in so long. I may start doing that again. Yeah, it's been a little over. That's what it is, Veronica. The personal readings, you can get you can get a video recorded reading on my website. Well, I'm glad to hear it resonated, Tank Girl, but I'm not really happy to hear that you guys are having issues with each other. That's kind of sucky. My website is fearlessintuition.net. All of the information is in the description box below the video. If you just click that little arrow. You're welcome for the Sagittarius reading. Next, we have, Aquarius. There we go. You guys ready, Aquarius? Megan, I'll do another video for psychic attacks. I'm not going to talk about that today just because we want to keep a really high vibration with this portal energy. But a sort of quick fix would be to sage yourself and your environment, to do some meditations and maybe take a salt bath. Relaxing yourself and putting protection light around yourself is huge for psychic attacks. But I'll do a more in-depth video on that. Maybe I'll do that on my Patreon page. There's so much stuff that I want to do, but I just don't have the time to do it. Okay, I'm going to honor that card because it felt like it needed to come out. All right, so Aquarius. I feel like family and money are a really big thing for you right now. And you're trying to, it's like you really need to have the stability. You're welcome, Megan. You really need to have the stability in your life. It's almost as if you have been reminiscing about your past and the stability that you used to have in your past. And you're finding inner strength by the reminiscing. You could also have somebody in your life that makes you feel really, really strong and stable as well. But you have to make a decision on what to do about it or where to go. It could be a Leo. So we have the 10 of Pentacles. Now, Aquarius, you do have a full moon on the 15th of August. We want to release things, right? New moons, we want to manifest new things coming into our life. There is a Virgo new moon on my birthday this year, which is very interesting. And the full moon, you want to release, right? We just had the Leo new moon. We're going to have a full moon in Aquarius on August 15th. And if there are things from the past that are holding on to you right now, you've got to make the decision for your own good, for your own inner strength to release that stuff. So we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, we have strength, and on top of strength that flew out with it is the 2 of Wands. So the 10 of Pentacles is about stability, and it's about being grounded. It's about your environment being very stable, right? Doesn't necessarily mean you're comfortable, but your environment is stable. So, because the 10 of Pentacles for me, you can look at it one of two ways. You can have all the things, all the pretty things, the house, the car, the good job, the family, all of it, and still feel like a miserable turd inside, right? Or you can be at a really high vibration and feel really, really good about who you are and the people that are surrounding you, and feel just as stable in the 10 of Pentacles lifestyle without all of the material stuff. Or you can have both. But what you have to do is choose you for yourself. So let's look at the 10 of Pentacles and see what this represents for you. 9 of Wands. And this is the thing, is like you're tired of fighting for this stable existence. It's like all of the pretty shiny things don't matter to you. They never really do for Aquarians, honestly. Like, I know that you guys like to look good and you like to have nice things, but when it comes down to it, it doesn't make you feel really good. Like with a Libra, their pretty things, their pretty shiny things make them actually feel good. But with an Aquarius, you guys realize that there's so much more out there. A woke Aquarius feels like there's so much more out there. You're tired of fighting to have that stability in your life. So I feel like you're looking elsewhere for it, or you're moving in a new direction to get it. So let's get with the 6 of Cups. Whoa. Somebody said you rock. Thank you. You rock too. Somebody from the UK said you rock. Okay. And this Lionsgate portal is bringing you love. And it could be love from the past. It could be a connection from the past. 2 of Cups on the 6 of Cups. This is soulmate on top of soulmate. And here's the thing is like, you don't even want to fight for the stability anymore, but I do feel like you want to fight for the love. And that's why you're looking elsewhere. But with the Strength card and the 2 of Wands, it feels very much like there's a need for inner strength, or you want to like guide yourself more into, you want to guide yourself more into an inner strength. So what the cards are saying is, while you're trying to make these decisions, and it could be about a Leo that you want to make these decisions about, or a Pisces, but the Hanged Man came out for strength in the 2 of Wands. So copycats, what does that mean? Who are copycats? So remember that when the universe puts you on pause and you're trying to choose a direction, or you're trying to make a decision in your life, when the universe puts you on pause, it's happening for a reason. The universe is putting you on pause in order for you to see things from a different perspective. If you look at that guy, he is enlightened, and he's upside down on purpose and enlightened. MK, if you're not going to be nice, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the room or remove you. We're not going to have low vibrational talking here today. I know that if an Aquarius hurt you, that's not something to put out in the chat. So being put on pause on purpose is going to allow you to see the bigger picture, right? And it's going to allow you to see where your inner strength is, so you can make the decision that is right for you. There's no such thing as a right or wrong decision. It's all about learning a lesson. So make sure that you use those pauses wisely, and you don't get all wrapped up in your head and think that being on pause is a negative or bad thing. There is no time limit for the universe putting you on pause. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes we think that we're on pause when we're actually not. We're just not paying attention to how we're moving forward. Just not paying attention to how we're moving forward. So, because honestly, can you really honestly say that for 3 years, absolutely nothing good happened to you for 3 years? Absolutely nothing. Like, nobody smiled at you. Nobody was nice to you. Nobody was like, nothing good happened at all. And sometimes we put ourselves on pause when we think that we're supposed to, and we're not necessarily supposed to be on pause, and that it just feels like we have to be. Okay, I'm going to take a really quick break, just like a minute or two. I feel like I should put music on or something while I'm breaking. Oh, and if you guys would like to have a Lionsgate meditation, Steven just posted a new Lionsgate meditation. So if you want to do that after this, I'll be right back. I'm not going to put music on. That'll take too long. I'll be right back. What did Cal say that made you die? What did he say? Brief message from the sponsors. That's pretty funny. Stephen Libby, Starborn Messenger. If you just Google Starborn Messenger, make sure I have enough coffee here. Okay. You can rewind it, Heidi, and go back to the Leo. It's the very first reading. What was... Well, thanks for watching. Is it Devonse? Is that how you say that? Devonse? Awesome. Esmeralda, I explained what the Lionsgate portal is at the very beginning of this video. If you want to rewind and go back there and look at it. Okay. I channel for Sun, Moon, and Rising. When I do the love readings, I channel for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you, Christina. That's so nice. I have done Sagittarius. Next is Capricorn. I'm not going to draw any cards for personal readings. Please don't ask me things like that when I say I'm not going to do personal readings, because it hurts my feelings that I have to say no. All right, Capricorns. And I know I haven't done your reading yet for August. So, let's make this a good one. I feel like you guys are rebuilding a relationship right now. Or you're pouring a lot of your heart into rebuilding something. I will have your August reading up probably tomorrow. I think my energy is going to be too drained after this. Okay. So we have the Knight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. I feel like you're missing something when it comes to the bigger picture here. It's like you really want to rebuild some kind of relationship or something with somebody, but the Two of Swords is saying that you're not seeing everything clearly right now. Because if you look at her, she's blindfolded and she has a decision to make. If she were to put those swords down and take the blindfold off, she would see everything that was going on. But for some reason, she's not seeing everything clearly. But there's this rebuilding aspect that wants to happen. And I feel like you're putting a lot of effort towards it, or somebody is. It could be a water sign that's actually putting some effort towards it, and you're not seeing it. Oh, so I also feel like there could be somebody that's trying to build a relationship with you, and you are oblivious, which is so true for Capricorn sometimes. You guys can be completely oblivious when somebody's trying to flirt with you or be nice to you or something like that. If anybody wants to have a personal reading, my readings start at $30. So if you want to go to my website and order a personal reading, plus all of the live readings, the live personal readings, the one-on-one readings are 20% off for the month of August. So, okay, so I feel like, Capricorn, I feel like you put yourself out there, or somebody put themselves out there, and it didn't pan out very well. Costly. That's not really that nice. The Five of Cups on the Knight of Cups, it feels like somebody put themselves out there and it wasn't received very well. I'm using the Fate Shifters Tarot. I actually had a really nice client get it for me, but you can find it on Etsy. It's really rare. There's only like 30 decks that were made or something like that. It's very rare. The Three of Pentacles on the Four of Swords. The Three of Pentacles on the Four of Swords. There's some healing that has to happen before this rebuilding can occur. The healing is coming from the Five of Cups, which is so interesting and really, really frustrating. I feel sorry, guys. I got to do something really quick. I'm going to burn some sage really fast. Sorry, I just got like weird energy from some people in the chat. Not all of you. Most of you are, like 98% of you are fantastic. But there's just some people that for some reason feel the need to like spread some low vibrational energy. And I'm not having that today. Thanks, Dempsey. Thanks, Renee. Yeah, like this, I don't know. Oh, you love it? I'm actually going to do a sunrise next. This, hold on a second, is giving me a really bad vibe. I don't know. We'll just do that. It's not from you, Syl. Silly. Okay, let's get back to Capricorn. So that's going to burn up, which is fantastic. I'm good with that. Okay. So there was an offer and I feel like it was refused. And now there's got to be healing and rebuilding that's going to happen. The thing is here, Capricorn, is I don't feel like this offer was real to begin with, because I feel like it would have been better coming from somebody that wasn't just a knight, right? Like I feel like it was half-assed. I feel like with the Five of Cups, it was half-assed. Now, if that's you that gave the half-assed offer, you need to chill, because the other person has to, it's like they're rebuilding from a place of negativity. And the two of, I feel like you guys are oblivious. I feel like either you're not recognizing that another person needs to heal, or you're not recognizing that you need to heal. And you're also not seeing the gift in this. I think that you're just working really, really hard and might have hurt somebody's feelings. And you're not seeing the gift in what that person presented or what that person was trying to offer you. And so now there's a whole bunch, there feels like a lot of miscommunication happened. Okay. So, I know, right, Steve? That's pretty funny. Oh, a palm tree is a really good idea, Renee. I'm going to have to tell my nail girl that. She likes to experiment on my nails, so that's why I always have interesting nails. Okay, anyways, so Capricorn, open your eyes. And I feel like you need to stop focusing so much on work and start focusing on the things that are around you, okay? Really good, though. There's a lot of healing that's happening here and a lot of rebuilding. Don't focus on the negative stuff from your past. Okay. So we have 5 more signs to do. You're welcome, Marcia. Sorry I had to like shut down in the middle of it. Two for Virgo. It's like, oh, close, but it's not Virgo. It's Gemini. Gemini, Gemini. Already did Cancer. Gemini, Geminis. I know there are so many Geminis here. 4 for Virgo. I don't pick. It's spirit that's picking the cards. It's not me. Boy, that is like, apparently I needed to be cleansed too. I have 2 sons that are Geminis, and I have an older brother who's a Gemini who I just got some really good news from yesterday. So 6 of Wands. One of my Gemini sons just bought a game. I just noticed, like, I got the notification on my phone. 6 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and the Hermit. So some really great information. Some really great conversation, possibly to a Virgo, or I'm just being told that my connection is unstable. Can you guys still see me okay? It said that the connection was unstable for a minute. Okay, good. Just refresh the screen. It just said I told you my Wi-Fi like goes, it's crazy. Okay, so I feel like there's either a lot of communication, really good communication going towards a Virgo, or you're keeping some communication to yourself. If you guys can still hear me, but I'm fuzzy, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to go as fast as I possibly can. Or it looks like you guys are moving in a really, really good direction. You might be keeping all of this to yourself, but feeling really, really good right now. There's some kind of direction you're headed to. Forward momentum is what I'm hearing. You're getting really good forward momentum where people are going to recognize you, see you. The 6 of Wands is sometimes being in the public eye, like actually getting famous. So some of you could be famous, could be getting famous. 6 of Wands for Gemini. Whoa, you guys. Hold on. Throwing the cards all over the place. Okay. So I do feel like you guys are being recognized or you're being seen in some way. So we have the Empress. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra energy also. They are ruled by Venus, but there's some kind of creative aspect, and you're being seen, you're being recognized. That Six of Wands is really, really, it's like being put on parade almost. And it's taking you places. You're I'm actually hearing you're going places, Gemini. You are going places. You are going places. Refresh, Candace. That's all I can tell you to do. I can't do anything from my end. You'll just have to refresh over on your end and see if it helps. So there is probably a Virgo that is involved here. Eight of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles. So there's either communication to an earth sign, possibly a Virgo, or communication to an earth sign that is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But it's fast. Like things are picking up really, really fast. Things are moving forward really, really fast. Let's see what this Hermit is. The Hermit is the wise teacher. He's the one that goes to the top of the mountain to get the information directly from source. And brings it back down and teaches all the people. Okay. Don't, 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The Seven of Wands and the Two of Swords. Oh, okay. I feel like some of you are actually hiding away in order to protect your energy in some way, shape, or form. You don't need to do that anymore. I feel like it's really time for you guys to come out. Maybe Mercury retrograde was a time for you guys to go in, but this Lionsgate portal, you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it quite yet with that Two of Swords. You've been protecting yourself, and that's why the Hermit is here. You've been protecting your energy, protecting yourself, and it's time to get out now. You can't hold back anymore. You can't hold yourself back anymore. Because there's so much possibility that's happening here. There's so much amazing energy. People want to see you, and you have a lot of new creative ideas and things to do because of a little blip in being a hermit for a minute. All right. Hope that made sense for you guys. Protection mood, huh? Protection is a whole mood. Uzar, I'm not doing personal readings right now. Please don't ask me to do personal readings. It makes me feel bad to say no. Really. It makes me feel bad the first time. And then after that, then I just get mad. And yeah. So you're welcome, Chrisabel. Everybody's like, I've never claimed to not be bitchy sometimes because I just am. Like, in order to protect myself, sometimes I have to be. Oh, there we are. Mercury came out to play. There's the Virgo. Look at this card, though. I mean, harvest season. What? That's an awesome card. I love her. Devonse, I schedule a lot of personal readings. I try and keep my energy pretty open, but yeah, I schedule a lot of personal readings. All right, Virgo. What is with not being open? I feel like, hold on a second. I'm going to shuffle these really quick. I feel like, and then if we get the same cards again, then I'll believe it. Either somebody's hijacking the energy. No, I'm just kidding. Virgo sovereignty. All right, I feel better now. Oh, yeah, that's definitely had to come out that way. Look at that. So the Two of Swords came out the first time before I shuffled again. So that Two of Swords is for real. I was like, what the hell are we not seeing? And then the Five of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. I actually want to say that the more you fight your energy or anybody else's energy, the more you're going to feel a little bit diminished. Is it going wonky again? I'm going to wait a second. Okay. So Two of Swords, Five of Wands, and Page of Pentacles. I literally want to say that the more you argue with other people, the more it's going to make you feel like you are diminished in some way, shape, or form. So try because you're not seeing something. And the reason why you're arguing is because you're not seeing the everything. You're not, you're missing some information. There's some information that you're missing here. Ooh, no. That person just needs to be deleted. Like, you guys are awesome. Everybody jumped on that person. That was pretty funny. Like, they need to be removed from the channel. Don't curse them out. We're on Virgo right now. Oh, you're not seeing yourself clearly. You're not seeing yourself. So we have the Queen of Pentacles on the Two of Swords. Whatever decisions and things that you're trying to make right now, this is a battle of wills. You're actually really, really, really battling yourself right now. And the lives get put up on, oh, I know. So you're really battling yourself right now. And the only way that you're going to get out of that is if you see yourself clearly. Be honest with where you are. Go work, small wildflowers. Go work. Hi, Sarah. So glad you popped in. Five of Wands on the King of Wands. All right, y'all. If you're dealing with a fire sign, don't argue with the fire sign. Don't fight with the fire sign. I'm taking notes. I don't even know if Ryan is still watching, but I'm taking notes. I feel like some of the reasons why you might be in an argumentative state of mind is when Mercury was in retrograde, everything slowed down. And I feel like we needed to have that slow down. And now that everything's speeding up and starting to move forward quickly again. Oh, there's Ryan. There's Ryan taking notes. When everything started to move forward and get quickly again, we started to get really irritated. Virgos get irritated very, very easily. If you think about what a Virgo is, it's mutable earth. Wow. I'm just going to let you guys take care of that. I know that you're on top of it. Mutable earth is an earthquake, right? So when things start to like move forward really, really fast. So be very careful during this Lion's portal energy time, because there are decisions that you're making and you're not seeing yourself very clearly right now. And that could turn into arguments for argument's sake. Like there's not even a real clear reason for you to be arguing. You just are doing it. So stop it. Because it's going to diminish you. It's going to diminish your quality. It's going to diminish the person that you are. You want to be, and I know that there are some guys that are watching this too, but you want to be a queen and not a page. So allow yourself to chill, take care of yourself, take baths, see. And you're going places. You're learning new things. The Page of Pentacles is not just the Earth page sign. It's also the student. So you're learning new things. And you could also be dealing with a Cancerian energy that's teaching you new things. But this Chariot is telling me that you're going places and you're moving in the direction that you're supposed to be moving in. And if you're not believing yourself that you're moving in the direction you're supposed to be moving in, it's going to be very hard for you to see the big picture. Okay. Good reading. Stop fighting, Virgo. Ugh. I'm guilty. So guilty of being obnoxious. Congratulations, Marina. You're welcome, Fiona. Facts. Okay. Scorpio. Scorpios. I don't know. Do we have any Scorpios in the house? Yeah. Stop fighting, Virgo. Gosh. So rude. We're so rude. Like I said, I never claimed to not be bitchy sometimes. Awesome. Scorpios coming out. I've had to convince Ryan that he has a lot of Scorpio energy. He was actually born on the cusp of Scorpio and Sagittarius. But the time that he was born, it was under the Scorpio sign. And he's a Scorpio Venus. So I have to convince him all the time that he's very strong in Scorpio energy. He's like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. But he's a Sagittarius rising. So he can claim to be a Sag too. It's funny because my mom has done the same thing. There is a link underneath this video in the description box. There is a link all the way at the bottom of the description. You can go to astrocharts.com and put all your information in there or something like that. Okay, I feel like you have decisions you need to make. You could be dealing with an Aries energy or somebody who is just bossy or needs to be in control, or you need to be in control and you're trying to decide. I think it's an Aries. Some of you are really dealing with an Aries or a fire sign. So I have the Emperor, I have the Two of Pentacles, and I have the Queen of Wands. Somebody with fire in their chart, somebody fire sun, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. You're trying to make a decision when it comes to this person. I feel like you're trying to control the situation. We're going to see if it's controlling in a good way or a bad way. Because you can control a situation and it's positive, or you can control a situation and it's in a negative direction or it's in a negative way. So let's see what the Emperor is. So this is either representing an Aries or a Gemini, or it's a relationship. You're trying to gain control over a relationship. Scorpio. You know what's really funny though, is you guys can be really, really intense when it comes to relationships and think that you need to control them sometimes. Just so that they can go your way. Just saying. I'm not like, it's more of a observation, but it could be that you need to take charge, either towards a Gemini or somebody who's more in charge or is the boss. I know, right? Two of Pentacles. Trying to figure out what's going to make you the most happy. The Two of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Cups on the Two of Pentacles. Like, what direction? How do I manage this relation? I'm not even going to use the word control anymore. How do I manage this situation or manage this relationship or manage this person or whatever in order to have a more long-term happiness? The 10 of Cups is about happiness. But that Two of Pentacles makes me feel like it has a lot to do with not just emotional aspects with the 10 of Cups, but also material stuff too. That Two of Pentacles is like trying to figure out the whole material side of things as well. Let's see what this Queen of Wands is doing over here. Bye, Cheyenne. The Four of Pentacles on the Queen of Wands. So you guys are really trying to hold on to something pretty tightly right now. And it could be a person, could be a relationship. This doesn't have to do with work, but the Four of Pentacles is saying if you hold on to something too tightly and you're not making space for the universe to work with you in this situation, then it's not going to go your way anyways. When we hold on to things really, really tightly, and this guy's like super miserly, right? So he does not want to let go of any of his coins, any of his pentacles whatsoever. So when it comes to a relationship, you cannot control the way the relationship is going to go, like down to the details. You cannot control it. You have to, it has to be a mutual thing. It has to be an agreement between two people. You can't hold on to stuff and expect it to not slip out of your hand. So for example, if you're like trying to convince somebody of why they're supposed to be with you, you cannot convince somebody and expect them to be with you. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but it feels like you're trying to hold somebody down. You're trying to keep somebody in your life. So you're extremely single with no interest of dating. If this doesn't have anything to do with dating, then there's a work experience here that you're trying to decide whether you're going to be happy or not with, and it's based on a Gemini who could possibly be your boss. There you go. That's really cute. Well, there's something about a relationship or a work thing. Or you could check your rising or your moon sign and see if that works. You're welcome, Crystal. Okay, we got 2 signs left. You feel like my hair went. That's funny. I said I was about to say I feel like my hair went flat. Like I don't have enough volume. That one's pretty funny. I know we haven't done Taurus yet. And Taurus is going to be last because we have Aries. Whoa. Right out the gate, huh? Right out the gate. Aries are working on balancing their life out. They're working on getting things chill. Whoa. All right. So, Justice, the 10 of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like Aries, this is like, I just had to show you guys that card again. Because I know that whatever it is that needs to end, it needs to fall by the wayside. It's really painful. You guys, I know that you've been going through it, right? Whatever it is that needs to end, some of you are even getting divorced with this Justice card, possibly to an earth sign. But it has to be over. And it's going to be really painful. And it's not going to be really comfortable. And but it's necessary. It has to happen. If it's not a divorce, then it's just some kind of ending that either has to do with an earth sign or somebody that's just not living up to their potential, their full potential. So, yeah, Abby. Let's see what this Justice card is. And it feels like things are going really, really slowly. Either this earth sign is moving really slowly, or the divorce is moving really slowly, or the justice of it all, like the karmic retribution of it all. Like you're not feeling justified in the whole thing and it's moving so slowly. So slowly. Why do you keep telling me to stop and to shut up, Ryan Knight? I don't understand why you're saying that. But it does feel like you're trying to get that justification. People are ridiculous. What's the 10 of Swords? You won't give up. Good for you. The reason why this is over is because there was an argument that happened. Like, you guys are legit done with that. You don't want to argue anymore. Totally done. And I feel like you're not going to put up with it. Like, if somebody's still arguing with you, I literally want to say that that person has no, it's, they're, how do I put this? They are not standing, what is the word that I'm trying to think of? Oh my gosh, my brain just froze. They're not standing in their integrity, is what I keep trying to say. They're not standing in their integrity. And that's why you guys are done with the arguing. Like, you're not going to do it. So, yeah, you're going to legit cut them out. Page of Swords on the Page of Pentacles. You're honest with yourself for a really long time, Melody. And now, you were saying integrity. I appreciate that, Kara. Thank you. Now it's like you didn't see it. And now that you do see it, you're being honest with yourself and you're cutting the hell out of the person because they're like, good, Abby. Yeah. I feel like with this Lionsgate portal, it's almost as if it gave you an out. It's like, nope, this is new energy. I'm not going into this new energy with this negative ass stuff that's happening, that's coming at me. So good on you, Aries. I'm really sad that you're having to go through it, but I'm really proud of you. And can we just look at this again? This girl on the Aries. I mean, look at her. She knows what's up. She knows what's up. No, she's not. She has a lot of fire on her. Bye, Fiona. Thank you. All right, Taurus. You guys are last. Last but not least. No, fearless intuition is not pregnant. But thank you for telling me that I'm radiating. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'm pregnant. You don't ever ask if a woman is pregnant. I'm sorry. That's just like, I don't know. I know that you probably didn't mean that in a rude way, but don't ever. Don't. Unless the woman says it, don't say it. Ew. Taurus are always patient. I feel like Tauruses are giving their energy, time, money, energy, everything to new endeavors, which I love. You guys are so good at that. I don't know. Somebody did. I don't know who they are. It's not okay. It's not nice. I would rather you tell me that I'm tired than I look pregnant. Yeah, Ryan knows. Nope. 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 Oh, Cal. Cal's not going to like that a Virgo showed up in the Taurus reading. I feel like Taurus is actually like minding their own business. I don't feel like this is Virgo energy. It could be Virgo energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo, but I feel like this is Taurus like pulling back and being on their own. And well, they said that I looked like I was radiating, but so they said that I looked good, but you don't, I don't know. It was just, anyways. It's ruined. The reading is not ruined. Okay, anyway, so the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles is telling me that Taurus is giving energy to new endeavors, building new things in their lives, and they're keeping it to themselves. I don't feel like they're talking to it about other people. What did... I do feel like there's a lot of focus on yourself, and I feel like there is, it's so needed for you guys to focus on yourself too, because you're always giving your energy to other people. The Six of Pentacles is asking you, where are you placing your energy? Or is it going to people, places, and things that are building you up, or is it going to people, places, and things that are knocking you down? But you're giving your energy back to yourself, loud and proud. It's very, very clear. The higher, I love that you guys are giving back to yourselves and paying attention to building new things in your life is fantastic. I know it feels wrong. That's how Virgos feel too, and Capricorns. If an earth sign is focusing on themselves, that's actually really positive. It's a really positive thing. You are ending things, Taurus, and starting new things. There's like endings and new beginnings. The World on the Three of Pentacles. And the only way that you're going to be able to do this is if you focus on yourself and you don't focus on other people and their problems, issues, energy, whatever, right? You have to focus on yourself in order to progress. And the Hermit. Yeah. So I do think that you guys are just shutting, like you're literally in hermit mode. But the Eight of Pentacles on the Hermit is telling me that even though you're in hermit mode, you're still working really, really hard. It's really funny because the Hermit represents Virgo and the Eight of Pentacles represents the Sun in Virgo. So you're paying attention to the details of everything and allowing yourself to focus on yourself and pay attention to the details is huge. So keep those cycles going. If there was any doubt with what you were doing is good or bad or whatever, keep going, keep going, keep going. You guys are in an upward swing. Taurus is in an upward swing. So keep that upward swing moving forward. Fantastic. Yes, when you get to love yourself, you can love others. That was really fun. I really appreciate you moderators staying on top of the trolls. I really appreciate that. And oh, good. I'm glad that you got the answer you needed. Yeah, the moderators were fantastic today. I've never had that many weirdos in one reading. So that was pretty interesting. But I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Lionsgate portal day. Remember that the portal doesn't actually close until August 12th. And August 13th is a really powerful day as well, because that's it's almost like the first day of the rest of our lives, if you will. This happens every year, but this is a very powerful portal this year because of where Venus and Jupiter are. So make sure that everything you're manifesting, you're doing it from a heart center. When you're thinking about manifesting things, put your hand on your heart chakra and manifest from that place. Thank you all for being here. And that's very true, Davida. That could very well be true, that the trolls were expressing the negative side of the Lionsgate portal, but we just chopped them up. Would you say this is a great time to go after what we've been dreaming about? Of course. Of course. First of all, always go after what you're dreaming about. But yes, this is a fantastic manifestation time. I promise I will get Capricorn and Cancer readings for August done before the weekend. And then I'm going to start on all the love readings for August. Remember that I am not traveling at the end of August now. So, but I do have 20% off all personal readings on my website. The 1 hour, 30-minute, the 1 hour readings and the 30-minute readings and the one-on-one alignment sessions are all 20% off. And I do have one question, 10-minute readings for $30. I know that's kind of confusing, but if you just want to ask one question and you just need a really quick answer to something, the $30 reading is fantastic. I'll make sure that I have that, the inventory restocked for that one. Oh, 222 people in the room. Thank you all for being here. The new moon, I would actually suggest not doing the new moon ritual anymore. Well, you can, because it is 8/8, you can do it, but manifest it from a place of the Lionsgate portal. Use your intentions for the Lionsgate portal. And then we're going to start thinking about the full moon on August 15th. Okay. You're a nut job, Cal. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, guys, I'm exhausted. Have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all very soon. Thanks for being here.